Gravity Falls, folks. Ever imagine the chaos that erupts when two kids discover a super secret journal? Whether you're new to this or just soaking up the good old memories, buckle up. We're zipping through Gravity Falls, from its quirky start to its jaw-dropping finale. But first, some context. In 2012, we were introduced to Gravity Falls, as twins Dipper and Mabel spent their summer vacation with their great uncle, or as they fondly call him, Gruncle Stan.
Fine, yeah.
But this wasn't just any ordinary town. Nope, Gravity Falls was layered with mysteries, whispers, and a slew of supernatural creatures. Gruncle Stan, ever the opportunist, runs this little joint called the Mystery Shack, pitching it as the go-to spot for the town's quirkiest happenings. But for our curious twins, they'd soon discover it's more than just a gimmick for gullible tourists. Ghosts? Check. Gnomes? Yup. And a lineup of monsters and unexplained phenomena? You betcha. Gravity Falls wasn't just your everyday cartoon. It was a blend of lovable characters, laugh-out-loud moments, heart-racing adventures, and a wondrously crafted world of fantasy.
Run! Take cover! That's coming!
But wait, to truly grasp the show's magic, you need to meet the series' big bad, Bill Cipher. Imagine a Dorito with one big glaring eye. Got that image? That's our guy, Bill. Now why would a triangle dude leave his home dimension? He found it a tad, well, flat for his taste. Though he boasts about liberating his world, let's be real, he wrecked it. Got any guesses about what he's scheming for our little blue planet? Due to the unstable nature and unpredictable physics of the nightmare realm, it was on a collision course with chaos. Bill's master plan fused the human world with the nightmare one. And guess what?
Now meet the gang of interdimensional criminals and nightmares I call my friends!
That spelled doom for us. No surprises there, given Bill's track record. For a wild card like Bill, he sure had a way with words when chatting with humans. And Bill isn't his original name. Intriguing, right? Wondering what secrets that one-eyed wonder is hiding? Stick around and all will be revealed.
I got it! I finally got it!
Now let's crank the time machine back, about 30 million years. Picture this, a mysterious spaceship nosediving, and boom, it gives us the spectacular cliff surrounding Gravity Falls. But wait, there's more. That crash gifted the land with an array of out-of-this-world artifacts. Now this ship wasn't all rainbows and butterflies. It radiated some serious spooky vibes, turning Gravity Falls into ground zero for paranormal stuff. Stuff that makes campfire ghost stories look like bedtime lullabies. By 1000 AD, the locals were all like, did anyone else feel that? And by that, I mean an unnerving, chill-inducing sensation. So, did they wait around to find out? Nope. They packed their bags faster than you can say alien invasion, and bolted, but not without leaving some juicy historical breadcrumbs behind. These breadcrumbs revealed hints about their lives and a mysterious fellow named Bill that they seemed to have beef with. They even wrote down the how-to guide on summoning and giving Bill the boot. Are you wondering when Mr. Triangle Head Bill makes his grand entrance? Hold on to your hats, things are about to get even weirder. Fast forward to 1837, we meet the wacky Quentin Tremblay, who, fun fact, became the 8.5 president of the United States, all thanks to a literal landslide that wiped out the competition. Can you believe that? Now, Tremblay wasn't your typical president. He made 6 baby Supreme Court judges and declared war on pancakes? Yup, and when he said pants are about restrictions, he literally meant it.
And issued the Depancipation Proclamation.
Leading to the wild Depancipation Proclamation. One day, feeling peckish, he tried to munch on the White House itself. No wonder he had a rocky exit, which involved, of all things, eating a salamander and leaping out of a window.
Did you ever sign an official resignation?
No, sir! I ate a salamander and jumped out the window!
But Tremblay's adventures didn't end there. Riding a horse backwards, because why not, he zoomed off a cliff and landed in Gravity Falls. He founded this quirky town, penning down its unique rules while nursing a head bump. But as the tales get twistier, Tremblay trapped himself in peanut brittle.
Fool thought he could live forever by encasing himself in a block of solid peanut brittle.
Thinking it would grant him immortality. Spoiler, it kinda did. History, however, brushed him under the rug. The title of Gravity Falls' founder was snatched by some dude named Nathaniel Northwest. But fret not, Tremblay's peanut brittle cocoon was later discovered, revealing all his wacky secrets to Gravity Falls' modern-day dwellers. Talk about a nutty history lesson. 150 years ago, the Northwest struck a deal with the hard-working lumberjacks, asking them to build a grand castle. In return, they promised an invite to their fancy balls every year. The lumberjacks, being diligent and dedicated folks, put their blood, sweat, and sawdust into the project, and after what felt like ages, they completed the castle. The Northwest didn't keep their promise. They kicked those lumberjacks right out, and to make matters worse, they'd used up all the trees to build their extravagant castle. When Mother Nature decided to unleash a flood, there were no trees left to save them. Tragedy struck, and the flood swept away the poor lumberjacks while the wealthy were partying up inside the castle. Refusing to fade quietly, the lumberjacks cursed the Northwest, vowing a haunting return every 150 years. True to their word, the castle became a hub of spectral activity, with these once diligent workers now re-emerging as spine-chilling zombies. Legend has it that only when the Northwest honor their original promise will the curse be lifted. Now let's zoom into the heart of Gravity Falls, the iconic Pines family, starring our dynamic duo Dipper and Mabel. But hold on, before we talk about these quirky twins, let's rewind to the 70s. Picture this, New Jersey, two brothers, and one wild dream.
Ew, what's wrong with you?
Enter Ford and Stanley Pines. From childhood, these two were inseparable. I mean, who finds a crashed spaceship at the age of 12 and decides to fix it? These two. Imagine the adventures awaiting them aboard that ship. Their big dream? Sailing around the world in it. Now, Ford was born a bit different with 6 fingers. Some bullies made fun of him.
Nice boat. You get it at the dump?
But Stanley, he picked up boxing to keep them at bay. Stan even swooped in and saved a girl, earning himself a girlfriend. Talk about a knight in shining armor. But soon, paths diverged. Ford snagged a ticket to West Coast Tech, and our boy Stan felt left behind. Then, Carla, Stan's girl, dropped him for a hippie musician. As if that wasn't bad enough, in a moment of anger, Stan accidentally destroyed Ford's project. Result? Ford's college dreams poofed.
No, wait, don't go! I worked so hard!
This made their dad so mad that he showed Stan the door. Stan's life? A roller coaster. Treasure hunting, failed businesses, and even a short stay in jail. And love? Well, he tried marriage, but let's just say it wasn't his thing.
I'm no expert on women. Truth is, I've been divorced once.
Ford, ever the scholar, realized Gravity Falls was Earth's epicenter of weirdness. So off he went to study the oddities, penning all his findings in 3 secret journals. Yet, his thirst for knowledge got a bit too much. While trying to crack a mystery, he stumbled upon a sketchy drawing and ignored a big warning. Next thing you know, he's face to face with a crafty triangle dude, Bill Cipher. Bill wasn't just a regular triangle, he played mind games, literally. He'd slip into Ford's dreams, offering infinite knowledge if Ford would just build a portal to other worlds. Eager for answers, Ford enlists the help of his genius inventive buddy, Fiddle Ford Hadron McGucket. They used bits from that old spaceship that we talked about. But when they tested the portal, Fiddle Ford got yanked in, and when he popped back out, well, he wasn't the same.
Fiddleford? When gravity falls and Earth becomes sky, fear the beast with just one eye.
He was so freaked out, he built a memory gun to erase what he saw. Soon, he started the Blind Eye Society, helping others forget their scary memories. Too many zaps later, and poof, Fiddle Ford became the loony old man McGucket we all know and love. Meanwhile, Ford realized too late that Bill was using him for a plan to destroy Earth. He shuts down the portal and hides his research, reaching out to Stanley for help. But Stanley, expecting a joyful reunion, is heartbroken to see his brother after years just for this crisis.
You want me to get rid of this book? Fine, I'll get rid of it right now.
No, you don't understand!
A fight erupts, and Ford accidentally goes tumbling into the portal, landing in Bill's world. Now Stanley is all alone with a mission: save his brother. He concocts a plan, faking his death, assuming Ford's identity, and converting Ford's house into the quirky Mystery Shack. Daytime, he's swindling tourists with weird curios, and by night, he's trying to crack the secret to rescue Ford. In comes Seuss Ramirez, the lovable helper of the shack. With his own dad gone, he saw Stan as a sort of dad. Together, they dive into Gravity Falls' mysteries while secretly trying to solve the portal puzzle. And then, our favorite twins, Dipper and Mabel, arrived.
Don't worry, brother. Whatever happens, I'll be right here.
Two kids, polar opposites, but totally inseparable. Little did they know, they were stepping right into Gravity Falls' whirlwind of weirdness. Alright folks, now that we've unveiled the secrets of the past, strap in because it's time to dive right into the present and journey with our adventurous twins from the very start.
Hello there! Bing! Zow! Below!
In the first episode, Tourist Trap, our 12-year-old twins, Dipper, ever the curious detective, and Mabel, with her lovable zest for life and boys, kickstart their summer of adventures in the quirky town of Gravity Falls with their grunkle Stan. While out in those eerie woods posting signs, Dipper stumbles upon this intriguing journal, unraveling the town's oddities and the bizarre creatures inhabiting it.
What is all this?
And Mabel's new beau, Norman? Surprise, he's not just one gnome, but a whole stack of them, who kidnap her to be their queen. Dipper races to her rescue, leading to a wild gnome battle, and ultimately, with teamwork and a handy leaf blower, the twins blow those pint-sized baddies away, forging the first of many mysteries solved together.
Hey, Mabel, could you get the light? I'm on it.
Meanwhile, the secret of Grunkle Stan is discreetly teased. In this episode, The Legend of the Gobblewonker, Dipper and Mabel ditch Grunkle Stan's fishing trip to snap a photo of the mysterious Gravity Falls Gobblewonker and bag that sweet cash prize. With Seuss as their trusty skipper, what do they find first? Beavers acting all sorts of goofy, and then a heart-pounding chase with none other than the Gobblewonker itself.
It's stuck!
Yeah!
Plot twist, that monster, a robot, courtesy of old man McGucket, who was just trying to get some father-son bonding time.
Maybe I'd catch his fancy with a 15-ton aquatic robot.
While the twins feel a pang of guilt for ditching Stan, there is a whisper that a real Gobblewonker could still be out there. Can you imagine? In the episode Headhunters, Dipper and Mabel discover a forgotten wax museum in the Mystery Shack. Inspired, Mabel crafts a lifelike wax figure of Grunkle Stan.
Yeah! Yeah!
But shocker, someone's given Wax Stan a, well, let's call it a haircut at neck level. And the prime suspects are the other wax figures.
Applaud, everyone! Applaud sarcastically.
Digging deeper, the twins uncover a chilling secret. These wax figures, cursed. And boy do they have a score to settle. With brains and a couple of hot tools in hand, our heroes turn the tide in their favor. But watch out for that sneaky wax head in the vents. In the episode, The Hand That Rocks Mabel, our trio Dipper, Mabel, and Seuss get lured in by a glitzy ad for Little Gideon's Tent of Telepathy. Curious, they sneak to one of his shows, and surprise, Mabel catches the eye of Gideon Gleeful, the tiny, white-haired, blue-suited psychic wonder boy. But Gideon isn't just about sparkle and songs. He's a boy with a master plan. After a series of dates, Gideon wants Mabel to be his girlfriend. But uh-oh, she's not so keen. When she tries to break things off, Gideon gets all kinds of mad. And what does he do? Whips out a magical amulet and sets his sights on Dipper. But here comes fearless Mabel to the rescue.
Hey, but we can still be makeover buddies, right? Wouldn't you like that?
Smashing the amulet and stealing back the day. But wait, there's a twist. Gideon reveals his secret weapon, Journal number 2. And oh boy, he's cooking up something big. Get ready, Gravity Falls. Things are heating up. In the episode, The Inconveniencing, love is in the air for Dipper, thanks to Wendy, the ultra cool teen from the Mystery Shack.
It's not like I lay awake at night thinking about her. Uh-oh.
After a wild day on the roof, Wendy ropes in Dipper and Mabel to chill with her squad. Oh, and guess who's there? Robbie the Rebel, who's got eyes for Wendy just like Dipper. They end up at an old haunted convenience store called Dusk to Dawn. Inside, spooky things happen when the store's ghostly owners, Pa and Ma, take offense to teenagers. Why? A rap song gave them double heart attacks back in the day, and Dipper's solution to the chaos? Well, a side-splitting dance, all while donning a lamb costume. In the end, Wendy saves Dipper's pride with a heroic lie, and they all decide it's safer to chill at the Mystery Shack next time. In the episode Dipper versus Manliness, our boy Dipper feels a little less than manly, all thanks to a pesky diner game dubbing him a cutie patootie. Determined to prove himself, he ventures into the woods and meets manitors. Hulking beings dripping with testosterone. They're up to coach him in the manly arts, but there's a catch. He must defeat the multi-bear. But plot twist, a shared passion for the pop-hit disco girl leads Dipper to show mercy to the bear.
Oh, this is crazy. Finally, someone who understands.
Back at the diner, Mabel gleefully points out Dipper's first chest hair. A win for manhood? Maybe. Of course, leave it to Mabel to snag it instantly for her cherished scrapbook. In the episode Double Dipper, at the Mystery Shack's big party, Dipper finds a copier that can clone humans. Torn between chilling with Wendy and upholding a commitment to Stan, Dipper conjures up a doppelganger named Tyrone for assistance.
Okay, Tyrone, let's get down to business. I'm thinking you cover me at the ticket stand while I ask Wendy to dance.
However, chaos reigns when a cascade of Dipper clones emerge, each vying for Wendy's attention. Chaos follows. In the end, Dipper and Tyrone have a heart-to-heart on the roof, realizing life's better without overthinking. In the episode Irrational Treasure, Dipper and Mabel unveil a well-guarded secret on Pioneer Day in Gravity Falls. Mabel, though initially downcast by Pacifica Northwest haughtiness, the oh-so-proud great-granddaughter of the town's founder, Nathaniel Northwest, teams up with Dipper for a thrilling mystery chase.
I gotta investigate this.
Wait, I'm coming with you. Conspiracies are serious, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ignited by the discovery of a cryptic map in Journal 3, the spirited twins dodge darts, crack codes, and uncover a hidden chamber where they find the eccentric, forgotten US president and actual town founder, Quentin Tremblay.
Tremblay's shameful term was erased from history and officially replaced by William Henry Harrison as president.
Preserved in life-preserving peanut brittle. A wild train adventure later, Mabel learns that embracing her own silliness is her true superpower. In the episode The Time Traveler's Pig, amidst the vibrant festivities of the Mystery Fair, Mabel gleefully wins an adorable pig, Waddles. Simultaneously, Dipper, in his attempt to impress Wendy, accidentally lands her with a black eye.
Everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry. I'll go get some ice.
Enter Blendin Blandin, a clumsy time traveler with a tape measure time machine. Dipper sneakily borrows it, aiming to fix his mistake, but every change causes new problems. After many time hops, including a crazy dinosaur age visit and glimpsing the future, Dipper faces a tough choice: Wendy's happiness or Mabel's joy with her pig.
And a one, and a two, and a
Ow! My eye!
Choosing family, he ensures Mabel keeps Waddles. Blendin gets into time travel trouble, and our duo learns that some things just shouldn't be changed. In the episode Fight Fighters, Dipper deciphers a hidden code within an arcade console and accidentally brings Rumble McSkirmish, the ferocious game fighter, to life.
You're real?
High five!
Hoping to scare Robbie, who's been a thorn in his side, Dipper directs Rumble after him. However, things spiral out of control with Rumble wanting to eliminate Robbie for good.
Rumble!
Summoning his courage, Dipper faces off against the digital juggernaut. In the episode Little Dipper, Dipper feels overshadowed when he discovers Mabel is taller by just a smidge.
Alpha twin! Alpha twin!
In a bid to level the playing field, Dipper stumbles upon a mystical flashlight embedded with a crystal granting size-altering powers. As Dipper toys with his height, Sneaky Gideon swoops in, snags the flashlight, and traps the twins in a jar.
What are you gonna do with us?
Wow, Mabel!
As they plot their escape, Mabel and Dipper learn the value of their unique strengths and team up to outsmart Gideon. But lo and behold, Gideon's eyes are set on unearthing the enigmatic secret nestled within the Mystery Shack. In the episode Dreamscaperers, Gideon is back in action, with his eyes set on the coveted deed of the Mystery Shack.
Should we be worried about that?
Please.
As Gideon conjures the crafty Bill Cipher, he utters words that seem to baffle the ear. But wait, did you catch that hidden surprise? Let me help you. When played backwards, he's actually exclaiming,
"It's backwards message! Backwards message! Backwards message! Backwards message!"
Backwards message, backwards message, backwards message. It's these intricate Easter eggs that elevate the charm of Gravity Falls. Anyway, back to our recap. Gideon, in league with the crafty dream entity Bill Cipher, delves deep into Stan's mind in search of the safe's elusive combination. Yet, undeterred, Dipper, Mabel, and Seuss plunge into the same dreamscape, wading through a sea of emotions, vivid memories, and Bill's bizarre challenges. But even after a victorious dream battle, reality strikes hard. Gideon goes boom, blasting open Stan's safe and grabbing the deed. As the Mystery Shack falls, Gideon has the last laugh, forcing the Pines family to make a hasty retreat. In the episode Gideon Rises, Gideon seizes control of the Mystery Shack, making Dipper, Mabel, and Grunkle Stan homeless. They move in with Seuss and his kind-hearted grandma.
Your grandma is so adorable! And her skin is old lady soft.
But what's Gideon's ultimate move? Find and possess all three mysterious journals. Armed with Journal 3, Dipper and Mabel embark on a mission to take back their beloved shack. In his bid to thwart them, Gideon conjures up a towering robot, leading to an epic showdown. Just when it seems they might be hauled to jail, Grunkle Stan swoops in, exposing Gideon's deceitful surveillance through pins gifted to the unsuspecting townsfolk.
That's right. These pins are hidden cameras. And my hearing aid was picking up the feedback.
Gideon's arrested, and our heroes reclaim the shack. But wait, the big twist comes when Grunkle Stan reveals a secret lab and starts a mysterious machine using all three journals. In the episode Karaoke, which kicks off Season 2, Grunkle Stan celebrates the Mystery Shack's grand reopening. Dipper's eager to show government agents, Powers, and Trigger that strange things do happen in Gravity Falls. But oh boy, Dipper might have been a tad too enthusiastic. Ignoring a couple of big red flags, he recites a spell, and bam, zombie time.
A real actual zombie, see? Spooky journal, 100% real. Now can we work together?
As the undead crash the party, Stan swoops in, revealing he knows more about the town's mysteries than he let on. And get this, their defense against the undead, a full-blown karaoke showdown.
We're rolling to the party, the boys are looking our way.
Talk about a chart-topping strategy. By the end, both Stan and Dipper promise no more secrets, but fingers crossed behind their backs hint otherwise. Agents Power and Trigger, they're now sure Gravity Falls is the peculiar town they've been hunting for and warrants deeper investigation. In the episode Into the Bunker, Dipper and Wendy find a hidden bunker beneath a tree where they hope to uncover secrets about the journal's mysterious author.
This is incredible! It's like he was preparing for a disaster.
Inside, they stumble upon a shapeshifter. This creature pretends to be the journal's author and even morphs into Wendy, causing confusion and danger.
I don't know who's who! Give me a sign!
After a thrilling battle, our heroes trap the shapeshifter in a cryogenic chamber. No author in sight, but Seuss digs up a locked laptop. Secret files, anyone? On the flip side, Wendy and Dipper have a real heart-to-heart. Dipper's crush out in the open, but their friendship stronger than ever. In the episode Sock Opera, Dipper and Mabel struggle to unlock that mysterious laptop from the bunker. Dipper is all techie, trying to crack its password. But Mabel, she's got googly eyes for Gabe Benson.
All my life I've been dreaming of a love that's right for me.
Puppet master extraordinaire, and bam, she's puppet show bound. Pressure's on as Dipper nears his final password attempt. Enter Bill Cipher with an offer for Dipper, but his price? A puppet. Misunderstanding Bill's intention, Dipper agrees, only to find out that he's the puppet that Bill wanted. with Bill possessing Dipper's body and has big, bad plans to destroy Journal 3.
Mabel, it's me, Dipper. You need to help me.
Mabel must decide between her puppet show's success and saving her brother. Using Dipper's sleep-deprived state against Bill, the twins manage to expel him, but not before Bill ominously hints at his bigger plans. In the episode Society of the Blind Eye, Dipper and Mabel link a broken laptop to Old Man McGucket. But could he really be the mastermind behind those journals? Joined by their trusty sidekicks, Seuss and Wendy, our dynamic duo unearths an underground hideout of the Blind Eye Society.
A secret passageway.
We'll have to be stealthy. I'll ham-bone a message if there's trouble.
This sneaky society, they've got a memory-erasing gig, making folks forget the creepy crawlies of Gravity Falls. And Mabel, well, she's tempted to hit the delete button on her failed summer romances. They watch McGucket's memories and realize he founded the society to forget a scary project with the journal's author. In the end, McGucket embraces his past, and Mabel chooses to learn from her past.
But maybe it's better to remember the bad things and learn from them than to go all denial crazy trying to forget.
Meanwhile, Grunkle Stan, he's cooking up something secretive, and it smells like trouble for our favorite twins. In the episode Blendin's Game, Blendin Blandin, our time-traveling troublemaker, busts out of a futuristic jail and targets Dipper and Mabel for a dangerous game of Globnar.
Welcome to Globnar!
So while the gang's all set to surprise Seuss with a birthday bash at the Mystery Shack, the twins, they take an unexpected detour, straight to the future. They race against time and blend in to discover why Seuss dislikes his birthdays. Heartstrings alert, we flash back to little Seuss, waiting with hope for his dad, only to be stood up.
Hey, don't sweat it, cuz. You'll see him next year.
Yeah, next year.
Through a wild maze of games and challenges, guess who comes out on top? Yup, our unstoppable twins, Dipper and Mabel. Instead of using their winning wish for themselves, they gift it to Seuss, who chooses his true blue Mystery Shack fam over his no-show dad. In the episode Northwest Mansion Mystery, guess who Pacifica Northwest rings up when there's a ghost going boo in her fancy mansion? Our boy Dipper. At first, Dipper is not too keen, but Mabel, ever the party enthusiast, nudges him on, dreaming of those golden party invites.
The rumors were true.
Turns out, the ghost was a betrayed lumberjack seeking revenge on the Northwest. Imagine the horror when the partygoers start going all wooden. Yet, with a nudge from Dipper, Pacifica finally stands up to her deceptive parents, opens the mansion gates to the locals, breaking the curse.
Yes, it's happening.
The party turns chaotic, but ends on a fun note, with a warning from Old Man McGucket about a looming disaster. In the episode Not What He Seems, Stan works secretly on a mysterious machine that causes gravity anomalies. But when he gets nabbed by government agents who accuse him of stealing toxic chemicals, Dipper and Mabel rush to the Mystery Shack to uncover the truth.
It's proof. He's innocent.
Their quest leads to shocking discoveries, Stan's stash of fake IDs, and the true purpose of the machine. As gravity goes wonky, Mabel must decide whether to trust Stan or shut the machine down. Mabel's leap of faith lights up a portal, and out steps, mind blown, Stan's six-fingered bro, the genius behind those journals. In the episode A Tale of Two Stans, the portal opens, revealing the author, Ford. But instead of a family reunion hug, Ford punches Stan.
Restarting the portal. Didn't you read my warnings?
Mabel and Dipper are shocked. Stan's real name is Stanley. He stole his brother's identity, Ford's name, to run the Mystery Shack. The episode uncovers how they fell apart, a broken science project, a heated fight, and an activated portal that trapped Ford in another dimension.
Stanford, come back! I didn't mean it!
Stanley worked hard to bring him back. By the end, Ford might be back in town, but boy, is the air thick with tension. Dipper and Mabel worry if they'll end up like their feuding great uncles. In the episode, The Stanchurian Candidate, after a series of hilarious mishaps, Grunkle Stan decides to run for mayor when the old one, Mayor Befufflefumper, sadly passes away. But hold up, Bud Gleeful's in the race too, and there's something fishy about him.
Yeah,
Everyone, look under your seats. You get half off a used car. You get half off a used car.
Whose evil son Gideon secretly controls him using a possession spell. Dipper and Mabel try to control Stan's actions using a special tie, but things spiral when they get caught by Gideon turned Bud. A crazy showdown happens at the final debate where Stan heroically rescues the twins from an exploding statue. Though Stan impresses everyone and even gets a kiss from the Freedom Eagle, his past crimes come back to bite, and he's not mayor for long. As the episode wraps up, Gideon in prison begins to summon the sinister Bill Cipher. In the episode, Dipper and Mabel versus the future. Mabel's super excited for the 13th birthday party, but plot twist, Ford pulls Dipper aside with a super urgent mission.
Bill is out there, and he'd use any trick, from deception to outright possession, to make this happen.
They venture underground to a hidden spaceship to find an alien glue to fix a dangerous crack in an interdimensional rift. Ford offers Dipper a chance to stay in Gravity Falls as his apprentice after summer, which shocks Mabel when she overhears. Heartbroken, Mabel runs to the woods and, in a mix-up, finds herself with the rift. Then, who pops up but our time-hopping buddy, Blendin Blandin.
Look, maybe it's against the rules, but you once did a favor for me, so I thought I could help you out.
Convinces her to trade the rift to freeze time. But, surprise, gotcha, it's her sneaky triangle pal, Bill Cipher in disguise. He smashes the rift, transforming into a massive version of himself, and boom, cue the apocalypse. Welcome to Weirdmageddon, folks.
It's the end of the world.
While Bill's throwing his wicked victory dance, the town spirals into full-blown madness. And for the Pines clan, it's game time, facing their most jaw-dropping challenge ever. In the episode Weirdmageddon Part 1, the final showdown begins. Guess who's got a major glow-up? Bill Cipher, straight out of the Nightmare Realm. And he's looking more terrifying than ever. Ford whips out a fancy weapon, ready to take Bill down. But uh-oh, a surprise ruins a shot.
Oh no!
Bad news, Bill turns Ford into a gold statue and burns the journals that might have a solution. And Mabel, Bill's got her chilling in a ginormous pink bubble. And let me tell you, that bubble, it's a whole party vibe. Dipper, channeling his inner hero, gears up to save Mabel and give Bill the boot. Now, if you think Bill's alone, think again. He's got wacky Nightmare Realm pals like 8-Ball, Teeth, and Pacifier. The town is turned upside down, with people turning into statues and some pretty freaky things happening. The giant gnome? Yeah.
I thought everyone I knew was gone.
Hey, it's okay. We have each other now.
Dipper joins forces with Wendy, and guess what? She's super prepared for the apocalypse. Who saw that coming? But wait, enter Gideon, our pint-sized psychic with that towering hairdo, looking to crash their planning party. Gideon's in charge of watching Mabel's bubble, but Dipper and Wendy aren't about to let that stop them. It's a mad dash. With monsters and chaos hot on their heels, Dipper and Wendy have one goal. Rescue Mabel and shut down Bill's wild party. In the episode Weirdmageddon Part 2, Dipper, Wendy, and Seuss tumble into Mabel's prison bubble and land smack dab in Mabelland.
Is the entire ground a bouncy castle?
Do you hear 80s music?
Think of the wackiest wonderland you can imagine. Then crank it up a notch. Where animated plushies roam, Waddles is mega size, and hey, isn't that Mabel's imaginary buddies, Zyler and Kraz? But plot twist, guess who's in charge? Mayor Mabel. And she's absolutely loving every moment of it. Mabelland's full of everything anyone could ever want. And get this, there's even a hip, high-fiving version of Dipper named Dippy Fresh.
I like skateboarding, supporting my sister, and punctuating every sentence with a high five.
Talk about an upgrade, or is it? But here's where things get tense. Dipper's all, we gotta save Gravity Falls, and Mabel's like, but why would I ever leave? Dipper reminds her of the sweet times they've shared, using a special scrapbook. And wouldn't you know it, those heartwarming memories do the trick, melting Mabel's heart. Together, hand in hand, they muster the courage to ditch the dreamy delusions, embracing reality, with all of its thrills and chills, promising to tackle the future head-on, as one dynamic duo. In the grand finale, Weirdmageddon 3, it's total mayhem out there. With Bill's aim to spread his chaos worldwide, there's just one problem. He's trapped in Gravity Falls by a mysterious barrier. Meanwhile, inside the treacherous pyramid, Ford resists Bill's torturous persuasions to reveal the equation code that can break the mysterious barrier.
What do you think, pals? Another 500 volts?
Dipper and Mabel reunite with Grunkle Stan at the Mystery Shack, which is magically protected, all thanks to some nifty magical safeguarding by Ford and Dipper. When they learn that Grunkle Ford, who knows Bill's only weakness, is captured, they decide it's time to fight back. With McGucket's genius, they transform the Mystery Shack into a giant fighting robot, the Shacktron. How cool is that?
So the mortals are trying to fight back, huh? Adorable!
Off they go, straight to Bill's eerie pyramid party, where Ford is held captive. Once inside, the gang stumbles upon a throne. But wait, it's made of frozen people?
He's golden! But not in the good way!
With some quick moves, everyone's thawed out, including Ford, who reveals an ancient symbol circle called the Zodiac, which might just be the ticket to defeating Bill. But for it to work, everyone has to hold hands in a circle. But Stan and Ford, the Grumpy Brothers, start arguing, and everything goes haywire. And guess who's coming? Bill Cipher. And oh boy is he angry. And he's about to get the upper hand. He traps the Pines family and wants a code from Ford. But Mabel's quick thinking whips out a spray can, catching Bill off guard.
Nice shot, Pumpkin!
As Dipper and Mabel lead a wild chase, trying to outwit this tricky demon, a heart-to-heart moment happens between Stan and Ford. The brothers hatch a plan. Ford will let Bill into his mind, but surprise, it's a switcheroo. Bill enters Stan's mind, thinking it's Ford's. Inside, as Stan and Bill go head-to-head in a mind-bending showdown, a mysterious moment occurs. Bill's form heavily glitches out as he speaks a weird cryptic chant. Did you catch that? Need a little translation magic? When we reverse the audio, it reveals the secret chant is just one of the many clever hidden gems by the creators spread throughout the series. Any superfans catch that? Back to the battle. The tension soars as Stan, with heart and might, delivers a punch that sends Bill spiraling. Then, just as things seem to be wrapping up, Ford takes the memory-erasing gun and fires. Poof! Bill is defeated, but at a cost. Stan loses all his memories. And just like that, Gravity Falls breathes a sigh of relief, but our hearts drop as our brave Grunkle forgets everything.
It's me! It's me, Grunkle Stan! Grunkle Stan! It's me!
Even his beloved niece and nephew. At the Mystery Shack, using Mabel's scrapbook, they relive summer memories.
That time we went fishing?
Slowly, Stan's memories come back, hugging the twins in joy. The dust settles and life in Gravity Falls gets its groove back. Dipper and Mabel celebrate their 13th birthday. Presents, cake, and a big decision. Stan and Ford will embark on new adventures, leaving Seuss in charge of the Mystery Shack. As the twins board the bus home,
we'll miss you too, Grunkle Stan.
with Waddles in tow, they wave goodbye to Gravity Falls, but with countless memories and friendships to cherish forever. But think about this, just when you thought Bill Cipher was gone for good, whispers and theories emerged. Is there more lurking in the shadows of Gravity Falls? While the credits have rolled, the quest for answers hasn't. The real adventure? It's only just begun.